'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house nearly all the creatures had stopped stirring, even the tiny Grouch. But there were two such creatures that were still awake, Mr. and Mrs. Pukey, and they could hardly wait. They schemed and beamed, pranced and danced, and after their fun to prepare for Christmas they soon advanced. The stockings were empty and quite lacking of weight. But before long they were filled with toys and candy, and they looked quite great. Pookie was always particular with these things, her colors and themes, the sparkling wrapping paper, the tree. It was always a big scene. Mr. Pookie, of course, was usually more subtle, but to his defense, if he questioned her, he would surely get in trouble. But back to the Christmas story at hand, because even I, the poet, does not want to be banned. Their plan unfolded perfectly, putting presents, items, and trinkets ready to be gifted. But as both my parents are perfectionists, I can only imagine how much the boxes shifted. Stacked and packed, likely covering all the tree, why they paid so much money for a fake one is beyond even me. But eventually, the makeshift Tower of Christmas stood in all its intricate glory. Proud and happy with their tiring work, they looked at the liquor and shared a smirk. They whipped up the ingredients, icy or spicy. The line, it was divine. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, they chimed. But might I add, they say this all the time. Once they were ready to drink, they let their glasses clink and gave each other a kiss and a wink. No doubt they were the dream team, determined and always succinct. As the moon further rose, the silence gracing their ears, Mr. and Mrs. Pookie sat in the warmth of the couch, happy there were no children to hear. Covered in a blanket, the idea of sleep bounced in their weary heads. Christmas had been prepared, the love was pre-shared. Perhaps it was time to go to bed. But they decided to linger just a moment more, to be in the present, wrapped in their own little bow, and in the silence, the memories freely flowed. 23 Christmases they had shared. Each year was better than the last, although they truly couldn't be compared. They sat in the house with the family they made, the pictures, the line of shoes at the door displayed. They almost wished to pause time on the couch where they laid. The tree still shining bright. To bed they eventually went, turning off its great light. Good night to all, and to all a good night. May you have sweet dreams and hold your loved ones tight.